you boys and girls? This is Michael again from MTG and more. It seems that I have to make some more movies lately, and we just started off with a unboxing video just a couple of days ago, I suppose, from now. And now it is time for an updated look on my zombie deck for Magic the Gathering. So, all you guys have seen this Gravecrawler Cabal Ghoul deck. So yeah, it has the Gravecrawlers, the Bloodghasts, Cabal Ghouls and stuff. But the thing is, I wanted to give you an updated version on how this deck actually works. My apologies. I needed a little coffee. And there is some good stuff about it. I did add a Grave Pact, and that was actually the only thing I needed. So what it comes down to is these 4 cards. Let me see if there's some. There you go. These 2 are quite important. So the Cabal Ghoul gets a +1/+1 for each creature which goes to the graveyard. And if you sacrifice one of yours, just like the Bloodghasts is really sacrificable, the Gravecrawler is pretty sacrificable, and I missed a card. Hold on. Hold on. Suppose I can show you too. There you go. So we also have the Carrion Feeder and the Buried Alive. So what it comes down to is that you try to put the Carrion Feeder as quick as possible on the battlefield together with the Cabal Ghoul. As soon as this card goes down, you should start spamming the Gravecrawler and the Bloodghast. Since you have mana enough, you can put the Gravecrawler down. You can sacrifice it for the Carrion Feeder, which gives it a 1/1. Which actually says whenever a creature you control is put into any graveyard, each other player sacrifices a creature. So that means the opponents have to sacrifice a creature. This one gets a +1/+1 for every creature that died, and the Carrion Feeder gets a +1/+1 of every creature which you sacrificed. So, say for instance, there you go. Say for instance that you sacrifice a creature. For instance, the Gravecrawler, you sacrifice it. There you go. Sorry for the light, guys. So, say for instance that you sacrifice the Gravecrawler into the Carrion Feeder. You have 2 opponents. The Gravecrawler gives a +1/+1 on this card. It gives a +1/+1 on this card, and for the 2 opponents you have, it also gains a +2/+2. So you have 2 opponents, +1/+1 for every other creature that died during the turn and was not regenerated. The chances of being regenerated is pretty slim, but where it comes down to, if you have 3 mana, 1 Gravecrawler on the field, then you sacrifice it to this one, which is a +1/+1, and a +3/+3 when you're having 2 opponents. If you have 3 mana, you can just regenerate it 3 times. It comes to you. Comes from your graveyard. It doesn't regenerate. It gets +3/+3, so that makes it already a 5/5. And this one is, let me count, 9/9. Because they have to keep on sacrificing, of course, as long as the creature is, or the opponents have creatures enough. So you have total control of what the opponent does and attacks. And the good thing about this, if you have 2 of those Cabal Ghouls, you have an unstoppable attacking wall as soon as you start playing the game. And it's about one of the strongest creatures you can have, besides the fact that it doesn't do anything more than be really terribly strong. And it can be blocked, of course, with a 1/1. But then again, it gains 1 +1/+1 again. So I tried this deck a couple of times, In addition to the Bloodgust, which is pretty expendable as well if you have enough land in hand or still enough land in your deck, this is one of the most craziest combos I have ever tried and found out myself. The good thing is, say if you do this, every sacrifice you make gains this one a +1/+1, this one a +1/+1, and the opponents need to sacrifice already 2 creatures which gain this at +2/+2. So that means for every sacrifice you have, it gains +3/+3 as long as the opponent have creatures enough. So if you drain the opponent of creatures, then you just make a simple attack and you almost have an instant win if the creature or player is playing with tokens or stuff when it has creatures enough. It can block with a million things, but if this creature is already a million, it only gains a million, so it's 2 million. It's a bit strange video this time, but I hope you enjoyed the video and try to use that combo for yourself as well. See how it works out. Let me know in the comments and let me know how it works out. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon and play on. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.